Oh, this is beautiful. Run. This happens to you a lot, Ivan. Oh, this doesn't look good.
What luck! What a miracle!
Yep.
One moment I was rushing into the fetid tonsils of that horrible monster. The next, I was plummeting down.
I was able to get
the
subtitles
jungle
on.
floor beyond its reach. I prayed I would land on
Ivan,
something
you're gonna
soft.
die.
Perhaps your head.
But nothing could have prepared me for what was about to unfold. An epic saga.
I forgot to turn those on last episode.
And revolution.
Ow.
A struggle for freedom, the likes of which our world has never seen. And it happened
Just
like
gonna
this.
hit everything on the way down? Welcome back, guys, to... No. Alright, I have my goggles on, and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154, and welcome back to... Little... Orpheus. That's the name of this game. Yeah, Little Orpheus. I'm having so much fun with this. I got thrown off by the subtitles, so I had to do a lot of things to see what happened. But now I remembered I turned those on. Finally. So, if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other... The Enslaving of the Menks. Another games I played on my channel. I forgot. Oh, okay. So we've gotten away from the T-Rex for a little bit, but we were playing as, I think his name is Ivan, Isaacs, or Oscar. All right, wait 1 second. Let me look it up. Because we've survived the T-Rex, and that earns us a bit of respect. Yeah, we're playing as Ivan Ivanovich, who got sent to the center of the earth. Oh, that's not good. I just noticed those things in the distance. They have lanky arms, not too many fingers, so they're not too dexterous with their hands.
Who were those strange, gentle monsters who towered above me?
Let's
I
hope
could
they're
only
not
guess they were the lost tribe of the Menk,
Menk.
earlier race of people. But
That-
why were
that
they so
depends.
fearful of those ancient gates that lay just beyond their village?
Because something big and scary is
They
there.
should recognize me. Why?
Well, we Homo sapiens either killed or humped our way into every other possible sapien erectus
No, I
species,
gotcha,
so,
General.
you know.
Who was I to question such things? Trapped as I was deep underground.
Right, I'm turning
I was
subtitles
more
off
curious,
because
I
they're
must
just
admit,
distracting me.
About the location of Little Orpheus.
We'll find little Orpheus eventually. But me and 081 are having fun with this. Hello. Please don't hurt me. I honestly think Ivan's a traitor.
Talk of a great city, a mighty power. Yet your nymph squatted like savages in huts at its boundary.
They did. And the answer to that mystery lay beyond my grasp at that point. Because it was a wonder, it truly was.
Whoa. I thought that was flaming hot. Also, just because a culture doesn't develop the same line as us doesn't mean that it's primitive. They probably chose a natural lifestyle, seeing that most industrialized techniques lead to severe climate change and planetary destruction. But I guess this is the 60s, so there was still a serious fight just to get it recognized by
The
governments.
city of Agartha. I hope I may one day see it myself.
You could just go down.
If only you could. Unfortunately, as I shall explain, should you seek Agartha now, you wouldn't find it. It has been utterly destroyed.
And we most likely did it. Like I titled the last episode, Ivan's an idiot. He failed his exams. He cheated his way. He cheated on the
Utterly
exam.
destroyed?
Utterly, General, a tragic loss.
A convenient loss.
I imagine archaeologists weeping as I tell you. But most importantly, before we continue, you must understand one crucial fact about its destruction.
Which is?
It was my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
It was 100% your fault. Yeah, but the movie I was thinking of last episode was not Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell. That's who Ivan reminds me of. No questions why they're in the caves, Ivan? Sorry I freed you. Hopefully you aren't a murderer or a terrible person. Just a creature of circumstance. Oh. Ah, so we have to avoid them. Alright, spotlights. Those are gonna be a problem. I'm gonna get caught a lot. This episode might have a lot of
Those poor,
cuts.
unfortunate Menk
Transitions.
trapped and kidnapped and dragged away, only to return as vicious foot soldiers to some unknown tyrant. And yet, there was something familiar about the Shtukovna they were forced to wear on their heads, which I was sure were being used to control and enslave them.
And what was that?
General, it curiously resembled the radio sets I used to tinker with as a child.
Radio sets.
It was very curious.
It was very curious.
It was extremely curious.
Let's hope Ivan doesn't die after all this. And I looked at how many episodes there are. I'm gonna get a lot of videos out of this, and I'm gonna laugh at most of them. Shoot. Let's do this. Okay, I was worried that was gonna it was gonna disappear real quick, so I ran over here. And again, remember, Ivan said it's not our fault. Wink. But quite honestly, if his superior, if the general wanted to come down here, he could. How's it going, man? Tough life, tough day. Understandable, understandable. How about you go the other way? Thank you. Hey, something's at the top of the stairs. You should go look at that.
An ancient technological metropolis, powered by a glowing resin, carved from the very earth?
A glowing
Yes.
resin carved from the very earth.
How hard is that to understand, General?
I fear you are about to enlighten me.
I mean, we don't understand the science behind it, but it's there. If there's a hollow earth, there's a power source because there's sunlight here. Well, some kind of light source here that feeds the vegetables, meaning that there's some kind of
Little Orpheus
solar
must have been
energy.
drained by the impact, but whoever had stolen it and brought it here was no doubt planning to use the Agarthan resin to charge up the atomic bomb, restoring the device to its full potential. What sort of man would come up with such a monstrously reckless scheme?
Perhaps the type of man who has such limited understanding of atomic energy that he thinks an ancient metropolis can be powered by shiny marbles.
Fair. But to be fair, Ivan's stupid. You knew that when you were hiring him. Ah. I have made a mistake. See, that was my mistake. Yeah, I may have broke the game a little bit. Hopefully it fixes it in the next scene transition. Yeah, it seems I broke the game. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I just noticed the mural in the background, so that's probably something. Yeah, I broke the game last time. I honestly thought I had to jump back down. All right. Now this would be a nice place to live. You know, save for all the sentry zombies. Yeah, nothing to see here, man. Just go about your forced rounds. Oh, let me go. Okay, I made it. Thank Prime they don't look up. I see what I gotta do. I gotta be quick with it. Go as fast as lightning. Thankfully, they don't have peripheral vision. Those helmets are really bad for surveying an area. Thank God we got past that. Oh, this is beautiful. Run. This happens to you a lot, Ivan. Oh.
I am curious, Ivan Ivanovich. You talk and talk about this great subterranean city. Yet what you describe sounds strangely familiar. It does in some way bear an uncanny resemblance to the glorious architecture of Comrade Alexei Dushkin. Wouldn't you agree?
Danyet, General. I have never heard of this great Tavarish Dushkin or his works.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Because you were photographed on the steps of his marvelous Vysotka na Krasnich Varotach, shaking hands with the Glavny Constructor.
That was the chief designer? The sweaty little fat man with the bad hearing?
Mind your mouth, Ivan Ivanovich.
Yeah.
And don't think you can
Ivan.
distract me by slandering one of the great visionaries of our time. Without him, neither of us would be sitting here now.
I must remember to thank him for that, General.
Yeah, Ivan's really selling this story, and if it's all true, it's funnier. But if he's just making this up on the fly, good improv skills. Better than mine. Why do I hear that glowing sound? Well, nothing about this feels good. Hold the lever, Ivan. Hopefully it's the right lever. Oh, there's the orb.
Those enslaved Menk were trying to stop me. I was sure of that now.
I find myself sympathizing with them, I must admit.
No, General, then I have failed to win you over.
Uh-huh. A point of agreement at last.
Alright, I think I see what I have to do. I gotta be quick. So as soon as we pull this lever, we gotta run down there and turn the crank. Or the other way around. Yeah, I gotta do it the other way around. Pull the lever, Ivan, quick! All right, there we go. I probably have to keep up with this cart. Ivan. All right. That worked out well.
I must ask again, General. Are you mocking me?
That would be unprofessional, comrade.
I will try harder to convince you then. It is, after all, a cautionary tale of unleashed tyranny.
It is a cautionary tale of unleashed idiocy.
I agree with the general.
But please, do continue.
Yeah, Ivan, the biggest proof that you're lying is the fact that everything's lighting up, even though someone obviously was here. Chase? Ivan's in pretty good shape, even though he failed his physical exams. Faster, faster!
I stepped from the cable car onto a plateau at the center of the city, where a palace, a vast acropolis, stood. I was reminded of Chelyabinsk Sorok.
May I ask how you know of Chelyabinsk?
Ivan's probably a
My
Nepo
Aunt
baby.
Masha was a traveling tinker who married a beef investigator from Zlatoust. She told me of a secret but wonderful city in the west, An edifice of sheer power, humbly serving the will and needs of the people.
Yes, unfortunately, that story didn't end so well.
No,
Most likely he didn't.
that's what Auntie Marcia told me. And perhaps that is why I was also reminded of it. Because the moment I touched the floor in that place, I could tell something was very, very wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like it's falling apart, Ivan. I almost jumped for the chain.
Alarmingly. And the whole city felt as if it was shuddering. I could only imagine what I would find in the heart of the vast temple.
If it isn't a giant glowing marble, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It most likely will be a giant glowing marble. You gotta shift your story,
A
Ivan.
huge resin sphere that overshadowed all of the others. I caught glimpses through the twisted architecture. And it was then I saw him.
Him, the thief?
The enslaver, the tyrant, sucking the power from this wondrous city as he drained the very lifeblood of the ancient civilization and drew it into the atomic embrace of little Orpheus. With a song in my heart, I raced onwards to stop him.
Okay. And again, that's not how nuclear power works, Ivan. All right. Got past that part fairly easy. Let's get the orb out. Thankfully, they're all stupid. Forcefully, but they're still stupid. Hopefully this doesn't count. Oh. I thought it was going down for a second. That's on me.
Drained of its power, the magical heart of the city cracked, and it sent shockwaves through the world around me. A true monster, General, willing to bring down the mountain itself upon Agartha and bury it forever in his ruthless scheme. I could not save that wondrous place, General, to my shame and regret. I resolved myself to avenge the Menk, to recapture little Orpheus, and to bring that tyrant to justice.
Really? Okay. This is ridiculous, Ivan. Good thing we can jump. In real life, I would have had to try to take it on one-on-one. I can't run or jump like this anymore.
Will our plucky yet careless hero fall forever through those unknown skies? Will
I
he discover
hope so.
the identity of the brutal thief commanding the army of the Menk? What chance does he have of ever returning to his beloved homeland?
Not
How long can
good.
the general's patience last?
Not
All
long.
of these questions and more will definitely be answered in the next exciting episode of
Little Orpheus. All right, guys, that is the end of episode 2. We will continue in episode 3. I'm having fun with this. We all love Ivan. But we all know he's gonna die. He is going to die. There's no way he makes it out of that interrogation room in one piece, unless he brought some of those power orbs. But for the most part, I gotta get out here. So if you ended up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, and how would you handle someone like Ivan? Because I would just call him on his bluff. Wait, the general and the narrator had the same voice actor? That guy is pretty good. But yeah, how would you handle someone like Ivan? And how would you handle finding a subterranean ancient civilization with an offshoot of humanoids? Because I don't think I would handle it well. Ivan I can handle. What his story is saying, I can't. So I gotta get out of here. If you made this far in the video, Brian thanks you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.